I don't know who am I. Who is the real me? When I was 10 years old, my friends were telling me about their goals in life. That they want to be a doctor, scientist, engineer, police officer, lawyer, etc. etc. But at that time, I had no idea about my own purpose in life. My life was purposeless. When I was 20 years old, I started to feel that I was different from others. I began to feel that I wanted to enter the hearts of everyone in the world. I started to feel that I want to win the heart of world by my deep love. And it's my real ambition of life. After complete my studies, I started hard work to get a job. And I got many jobs in different companies. But for a few months, as everywhere I was misfit. I was dismissed from every company. That time, that time I was jobless. To see my situation, everybody give up me. Nobody was with me. I was alone, completely alone. I was traveling here and there with deep mental agony and depression. One day, I was walking on the street at midnight. I was drunk. Suddenly, an unknown old man came to me and touched my left shoulder. I was surprised to see him. He was telling me that he is a theater director. Then he asked me about myself, about me. I told him everything about my past and present life. Then he told me to forget everything and come with him for join in theater company. He told me, I am feeling that you have a great talent in acting which you don't know. He gave me a job in his theater company. That time it was a great opportunity to me. I am really grateful to him. I shall not forget his help until my death. And then I started my acting life in his theater company. I was learning many things about acting from that theater director. He taught me the grammar of theater acting. He told me that an uneducated person cannot be a theater actor. Quickly I told him, I am an educated person. He looked at me and said me, maybe you have read many books. You have academic qualifications. Have you did deep intimacy to every stage of category of the society? I replied him that I am a part of this society and I know different kinds of people. He gently smiled. Oh, really? Do you know about the mentality of politician? I replied, yes, I know. Many people know about the mentality of politicians. He asked me, are you politician? I replied, no, but I like to discuss about politics. Again he asked me, do you know about the mentality of mad? I told him, I'm not sure about their mentality. Then he told me that maybe you have academic qualifications and you have read many different kind of books. But it's true that You are an uneducated person. I was speechless. He started to tell me to understand about the mentality of politicians. You have need to deeply intimacy with them. You have need to feel that why they were started their political life. Although I am not saying you to join in any political party. And about Matt, try to know about their past life. Try to understand about the cause of their present life. To know perfectly about the mentality of monk, scientist, criminal, police officer, etc. No, perfectly about the mentality of them. Yes, then you will be able to be a good theater actor. Understand? I was in that theater company almost 5 years. I have learned many things about acting that time. I have got my way which I was searching since long time. In that theater company, after 5 years, I was thinking that now I have need to expand myself to many more people. So I started to go in the film industry. I started to go in the film companies. I started to meet many directors. And every film director was rejecting me. I became hopeless. Everybody in the film industry is heartless. But, but I am a born fighter. My heart is always burning to do something. My heart is always burning for do something in the film industry as an actor. I was determined it to be a film actor. I do not want to be defeated. I was struggling every day to access in the film industry at any cost. And then I started to think to enter in the film industry by another way. I went to some private video companies. They makes different kinds of devotional and documentary DVDs for sale to the common people. They asked me about my past acting experience. I told them about my acting experience in theater. And they told me to show different kinds of role to act in front of them. To see my acting, they were satisfied. And then I joined in 3 private video companies as an actor. In that video companies, I was involved 2 years. In that time, my acted many DVDs were released to the market. And then I started to go again to the film directors of big screen. I went to the film industry with my acted DVDs. I thought those DVDs will be helpful to me to enter in the film industry. I went to many filmmakers and gave them my acted DVDs. But maximum filmmakers told me that they have no time to watch my DVDs. They rejected me again. But 2 filmmakers accepted my DVDs and told me they will watch my DVDs. They told me if they like my acting, then they will contact me. I was very happy. 2 weeks later, a filmmaker called me. I went to him with hopeful heart. He gave me the chance in his new film just for a few minutes. I was a hooligan for just few minutes. Although this role was just for few minutes, but I gladly thank him again and again. It was my first performance on the big screen. Then I was trying to participate in more feature films. I was doing hard struggle. I live alone. I live alone in a home of my friend. But I don't know that how long time I will be able to stay his house. He is a married and I am unmarried. To see his to see his activities, I am feeling that his family members don't want to keep me in their home. I am always feeling loneliness, helpless, and unbearable mental agony. My life is gloomy. I am jobless. To stay alive, immediately I have need a job. One day I went to another city for find my job. One day I went to another city for find a job. After after that, through all the day I traveled many places, and at last when I saw my wrist watch, it was 10 o'clock at night. I had only 30 minutes to reach the rail station. Otherwise, I would miss the last train. So I ran to reach the rail station as soon as possible. Just entering in the platform, I arrested by a ticket collector. As a result of hurriness, I forgot to collect the ticket. So I might pay the fine. In search of money bag in my pocket, I found there was no bag and money. I quickly searched everywhere of my body, but I did not found. On the other hand, I had a heart attack situation in tension and tiredness. I understand that either the money bag had fallen as a reason of hurriness or any pickpockets kind look attract by this bag. Suddenly, a acute whistle looking to the 11th number platform. 11th number platform. I saw, I saw that my last train was leaving the station. To understand the ticket collector, I tried to my best, but he did not pay any heed to my request. And as usual, with the intention of litigation against me, he reached the office room with me, sitting me on a chair of the corner. He went to the besides room. In front of my table, another ticket collector was busy about his two women hunting. Among these two women, my attention fell to one's eyes, and I clearly feel that the woman wanted to tell something by her eye language. I mildly little astonished, but after guessing her beckoning's meaning, I think a thing rised into my brain like a thunder striking. I got back my sense and I understand that she was saying me to leave away the place. Secretly, I slowly stood up with an expression that I tried to spend my lethargy. Then, observing every sight, I saw that without only that woman, no one's attention was not to me. So, very carefully, step by step, I went to the door. I peeped the besides room through the right side door in the room and saw that my ticket collector handling conscientiously some files, possibly preparing for land me in difficulties. I was swayed by extreme anxious. Without any bound, I reached at the main door. I found that there was not any gatekeeper. Then I was completely ready to escape. Vividly looking every side, I began to run, stacking my life. I know that no one would suspect me because they think that I ran for train. I mixed in gathering people of the platform. After some time, aimlessly traveling, I saw the platform gradually become depopulated. I thought that as a reason of missing his hunt, surely he was searching me with his teammate. On the other side, I found that some policemen were traveling. So I might leave the rail station as early as possible. There was police and ticket collector in the gateway of the platform. So I compelled to take a decision of going to the next station through the rail line by walking. To remember the God, I began to walk. I began to walk. After 2 hours continuously walking, suddenly two persons come in front of me from the darkness. A person told me to show his knife that give us everything which you have. I told him about me everything, but he don't trust me. He attacked me. Quickly I moved from his line and punched on his face and belly again and again. He failed. He fell with his bloody face. Suddenly, the second person attacked to me behind of me. I hit him by elbow and fist very fast. He ran away with fear. He was injured. Then I turned to the first person, but he was not there. He already gone away. Then I started to walk again, and after 3 hours, I reached to the next station and come back to my city by train. I was not getting any job. Without any job, my life was difficult to live. Difficult to live. I ate only once a day, and most of the time I need to drink only after drinking water. One day I thought to taking part in a political party. Then I will not have no I will not have to worry about eating and staying there every day. From that political party I will be provided food and lodging. But the leader of the youth party in the opposition political party was a friend of my childhood, and the people living in the ruling party around where I lived. Ruling party office was almost everywhere. Most people were supporters of the ruling party. That's why I had no choice but to participate in the ruling party to stay alive. But I liked the ideal of anti-political party. I was convinced that the development of our country will only be on the political ideology of the opposition party. My heart was telling me that to participate in the opposition political party, but my mind was speaking to me to participate in the ruling party. Because if I participate in the opposition political party, then the people of the ruling party will not me live. The people of the ruling party will kill me if I take part in the ruling party. If I take part in the ruling party, then my childhood friend, who is the leader of the youth party of the opposition political party, will be angry at me. I did not understand what I should do. Then one day I went to my childhood friend. I told him that I will take part in your political party. He was very happy to hear this. Then he asked me, nowadays most of people are supporters of the ruling party. Then why are you anxious to take part in an opposition team like us? Then I told him that maybe nowadays most people support the ruling party, but in the future they all will be supporters of your political party. They all will be supporters of your political party because the ruling party is making progress in country. There is no real progress in the reality. Soon people will understand this. The real vision of how the country's true progress can be realized is not the ruling party. Can be realized the real vision of how the country's true progress can be realized is not to the ruling party. The ruling party is deceiving all the people in the name of the country's progress. Most people of our country think that the ruling party is developing the country, but this is not the actual progress. The country will have to suffer the consequences. The consequences will be very bad. The ruling party leaders are all selfish, plundering the country for their own interest. But it won't last long. But this belief of the countrymen towards the ruling party will be broken soon. Then everyone will approach a political party whose leader is a true patriot, ready to do anything for the betterment of the country. Then everyone will support your political party because the ideal of your political party is great. Your political party can only make our country great.